understand something. Why do people have to run their mouths just because someone's doing something and getting more attention than they are? I don't understand it. I'm an old fucking man, okay? And I did something on TikTok that a lot of people liked. And some fucking somewhere apparently started whining about it. And I was told by a superior to take it down. I guess it violated my uniform code. Although you couldn't really see, couldn't see any patches. You could see a badge and my ID number, but you couldn't really see the what the badge said. But that's okay. I was ordered to do something and I have to respect that and follow the order. But apparently, as far as I know, somebody was whining about it, I believe. So it came down. Now, I do realize that that's trivial shit. It's only a fucking social media thing, and there's millions of people on there. But if it's something positive that millions of people saw and millions of people liked and thousands of people made positive comments on it, how is that a bad thing towards your profession? A profession that's taken a beating over the last year or two, and it needs some positive attention. And that's what my video did. Like thousands of other police officers, deputy sheriffs, state troopers, what have you, on social media, TikTok in particular with this incident. They're all over there posting positive things, funny things, serious things, no bullshit, no nonsense. And it's liked by millions of people and supported by their respective agencies. I do understand the policy. I did not mention my agency. There was no video of where I was, other than maybe some handcuffs in the background. It was funny. It brought positive views and comments. And I had to remove it. And I did, as soon as I was told to. And again, I respect that. I respect the order, and I do what I'm told to do when I'm on a job. But the way a lot of other people saw it, and some comments I received after the video was gone, wanting to know why, and it was viral, and it attracted so much attention, positive attention, I could only say that I had to follow an order. So I made an edit of it and put it back, and obviously it's there now, but not even close to the attention it got originally, because everybody had seen the original one. But that's what we have to do. I just don't understand why people would be negative about somebody you work with doing something that would bring good attention to your job, to your profession. I can't say anything bad about it because it is what it is, and it bothered me. But again, I know it's trivial, it's a social media thing, but because it hit so many people in a positive way, and the reinforcing comments that followed it were so pro-occupation, that I just don't understand. I could see if I was doing something illegal against, well, it was against the policy, and I get that, but again, I wasn't showing my agency, my arm patches, I wasn't doing that. And I just don't, I don't know. why anybody would even bother whining about it or running their mouth about it when it wasn't bad. It was 100% positive, 100% funny, in a good way. And that's it. And it's gone. So that's that. But to me, censorship is a worldwide thing. We can't say certain things. We can't do certain things. And yes, we all have rules and regulations to follow. And I totally respect that. And I totally respect the agency that I've been employed with for almost 19 years. And I go there every day and do a job that a lot of people don't want to do. And I do it with pride and I do it with respect. And I do my best to keep a cool head while I'm there. And I work with a lot of good people as well. And again, I don't know that, I do know it was being talked about. It was seen by a lot of people, from what I understand, other agencies as well. But again, all good, nothing bad. And just like that, the attention brought on the agency was gone. The good attention brought on it was gone. And I'm fine with it. I just wanted to talk about it a bit because, again, what's going on in the country today, the last year, the year before, with hatred toward certain occupations, you would think that something so positive would be welcomed by people and applauded by people because it was a good thing. It was not done on the clock. It was done off the clock. I go to work in the morning a little more than 2 hours before I start my shift every day. And I start my day when I go in off the clock to get everything squared away for when it starts getting busy. And I do that on my own because I enjoy it. So that's when it was made. It wasn't made on the clock. I was not being paid to be on duty at the time. And I did it. And a couple of days later, it was so noticed that it had to go. I go in that early because I'm an early riser, like a lot of you. I get up at 4:30 in the morning, 4:45 in the morning, do what I gotta do, and I go. Coffee, and on my way to work. I like getting things done because I want to make sure everything's ready for the day. I have a lot of computer stuff that has to be done, a lot of paperwork that needs to be ready for the day, and it all has to be precise. Nothing can go wrong. There cannot be any mistakes made. And thank God that I have been doing this a long time and everything goes good the way it should. Not just because of me, it's because of everybody I work with. So, in the future, I guess, I will continue to use TikTok and Instagram. I just won't do it with my company attire. And that's it. I will also say that it's a parody. The parody video that was posted drew some attention from some, if you want to call them, social media influencers, I guess they call them, who have millions of followers, and actually sent me private messages and voice messages wanting to collaborate with their music on me making a video. One of them is a musician, producer from Los Angeles. Another is, I believe, from Atlanta, who messaged me and sent me a song to use in the background of a video, and I plan to do that. And I appreciate them reaching out after seeing what I had done, and they liked it, and they thought they'd hit me up, and we'd make something together. And I will be doing that in the future, the very near future. I just want to make sure it's good enough for their recording to fit the theme of their song. So I'll come up with something good, and we'll throw it on and see what happens. And I don't do this, I'm not looking for any recognition. I have fun doing it. I like if I can make some people laugh, because everybody needs that, because the shit that goes on today, if you can't laugh, what do you have? You have nothing. You never know what tomorrow's going to bring, if you even wake up in the morning. No one's promised tomorrow. So, as negative as a person as I am, and I always say this, the people that know me as a negative person. And I'm trying to change that slowly but surely. And I think that what I'm doing with my podcast and with some social media, I'm trying to do that. And again, I like to laugh. I like to make people laugh. I like talking about stupid shit, no matter what. And we all know I love politics, but I'm all set with that for today. It's just talking about something good and then not being able to continue, in my view, in my opinion, is what's happening all over the country. The governments want you to be silent. Don't voice your opinion. Keep it to yourself. Well, that's not what the First Amendment is for. We all have the right of freedom of speech. I'll say this for probably the 10th time. I do respect there are policies and procedures in place. And I guess I didn't follow it, which I don't think it was, obviously wasn't an intentional thing. Again, it was a fun, clean, very short parody that was done. I saw it, I collaborated with it, it just came out, and people loved it. And that's that. I've never flaunted my job, my career at all. Never used it inappropriately and never would. Always took it serious and always do the best job I know how, like the men and women I work with. And I don't know, I just think that people just need to, I guess, live a little. I mean, if someone's doing something that's good and positive, why would you want to shit all over that? That doesn't make any sense to me. If that's the case, and in my opinion it is, but it's over now and it's in the past, but it's still on my mind. And I wanted to talk about it tonight for a little bit. I will not talk about it when I'm working, again, unless it's brought up to me. There's no ill will towards anyone if they were whining about it. I'm a grown man, and it is what it is. So I guess in a nutshell, what this short cast is about is basically, if somebody's doing something good and positive and bringing positive attention and positive vibes to whatever it is, a job, whatever it is, somebody else's social media post, somebody's, just anybody's telling you a story, and anything that brings positivity, why shit all over it? I think everything today needs some positive attention towards it, because everything you see in the media is all negative nonsense. Everybody's fighting, everybody's arguing, and it's just not worth it. So I'm going to sign off now after the short chat I just had with you. And if anybody has any thoughts on what I had to say, please drop me a comment. I'd appreciate it. And like and subscribe to my podcast, if you will. And we'll continue to talk about this and that and everything. So I hope everyone's having a good night, and hope everybody has a great long weekend. Monday's a holiday in Rhode Island, Dr. Martin Luther King Day. My name is Chris, and this is No Limits Podcast, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.